welcome back to Hard Target. And ladies and gentlemen, the FedEx Forum, everybody here in Memphis, has already been through a roller coaster of a pay-per-view event. And boss, we're only halfway through. It is now time for certainly the most unexpected match of the night. Here comes Bash to face Valkyrie.
Jake Allen, we've had an illustrious history of intergender matches. As a matter of fact, if you look down the codex, the listing of all the intergender matches we've had the first one back to 2006 with Gertrude, Cyrus Sykes, and Casey Page taking on Smythe D. Wonder, Hall of Famer who got his ass whooped. 2011, we had Bertha Stiglitz take on the one and only Tiberius Dupree starting his summer. 2019, Coach Jackman took on Blaine. 2020, Evelyn Parker took on Jordan Trav. 2023, Casey Barrett took on La Serena Tormenta. And in 2022, also, we have Riot versus M. So yes, we do intergender matches. It seems like once a year. Jesus Christ.
And the opponent, as we mentioned, international megastar and the star of the new hit series Batgirl, recently announced on late night television last week. And boss, I've heard that this is going to be one of the most successful superhero television shows of all time, and you shouldn't be surprised when Valkyrie is all over it.
I mean, as long as Dwayne isn't involved, it should be fantastic for Valkyrie. We'll just leave it at that. But yes, I think right now it's a little bit more than the bright lights of the big city and Hollywood. Right now there's a dim nerd standing between her.
Yeah, and you mentioned some of the biggest intergender matches that we have seen in OCW's history. And Valkyrie has had her own run-ins in the intergender world. I'm thinking of the last Blacksmith, Cassidy Hayes, among others and all. And immediately we have Bash going after the eyes of Valkyrie. Of course, made her name in OCWFED, and now Hollywood has more of the rights now. The strength on display from Bash. We talk a lot about the reach that Valkyrie has as a star, but you know, this match right here is about more than the Hollywood lights, as you said, boss. Bash has been absolutely unhinged since coming up short in his CCW championship match back at Summerside.
And he wasn't hinged to begin with, Jake Allen, but you have to understand that Bash is not a small guy. Jesus Christ. He is a very, very big man, and Valkyrie is one of the smaller competitors in the women's division. She's going to have to use quick strikes in succession. She's going to have to hit moves. She's going to have to pull on the Muhammad Ali-isms, or if it gets caught. She can't get caught in the goozle like that. Look at that counter. Jesus Christ.
And the strength disadvantage is something Valkyrie has dealt with her whole career. She's caught with a huge German suplex. It doesn't matter who she's facing. We remember battles against Bertha Stiglitz, former OCW Women's Champion Heather Angelo, among others. And good Lord, Bash is not pulling any punches here in this one. A big chop in the corner as Valkyrie still on the back foot. It was Valkyrie who fell short in her pay-per-view return to competition back at Summerside against Pearl. We expected a rematch between the two here tonight, but Valkyrie got her lick back, as the kids would say, and Pearl not able to compete. You didn't think she was going to be tagging in Bash.
Well, it's a big tag, and the NS proved that they ain't got no problem putting their hands on females. Look at that! See, you gotta kick him out, kick his leg under his leg, Jake. That's the only strategy, the only tic tac.
Jeez.
Oh God! Remember, you talk about Bertha Stiglitz and Heather Angelo. Guess what? Bash weighs more than Bertha Stiglitz and Heather Angelo put together, cause he's fat.
I'm sure the German Olympian Bertha Stiglitz would have something to say about that. Here's the cover after that backslide driver. And Valkyrie still trying to get her feet underneath of her since returning at Resolution 18 in Atlanta earlier this year. But still, every time she steps into the ring, it is a spectacle. And now using the environment, that's a sound strategy for Valkyrie as she continues to do whatever she can to weaken the former #1 contender for the CCW Championship.
Bash is so big that Valkyrie has to use her entire body just to do a little bit of damage with that modified hoot stomp, just trying anything to keep his big ass down. He's so big compared to Valkyrie. Jesus Christ. Has he always been this tall, Jake Allen?
Well, boss, I mean, we see, as we talked about, forget the intergender aspect of it. We have matches of differing styles all the time, and the smaller competitors, you even look at Pearl and how she has been successful early in her career despite her small stature. As Bash able to kick out before the count of 1. It's not all about the power advantage, and Bash, as this match continues, is starting to figure that out as Valkyrie continues the striking assault, and now into a big DDT. That is vintage Valkyrie.
Hammerlock, baby.
That hammerlock DDT as Bash again able to kick out at 1. Trying to throw everything she's got at the big man right now, and it is working.
She's trying to keep him on the ground, and she's trying to like boxing, stick and move. Bash he can't keep up with the frenetic pace that Valkyrie has. And can you imagine a loss to Valkyrie? I mean, can you imagine if Bash loses to Valkyrie and B17 back to back? If he's unhinged now, imagine what'll happen. He'll be very unhinged, super unhinged, bigly unhinged, even Jake Allen.
We have seen what happens when members of the Darknet Society start to lose their marbles, as it were, and now Bash already showing us what he's capable of, trying to tear the entire left arm out of socket of Valkyrie. Valkyrie obviously making her return to OCW and wanted it to be known that she wanted to compete with the best. This was not a one-off return, and Valkyrie continuing, but there's the power advantage into the back body drop. Valkyrie wanted another big DDT.
There's the power. Valkyrie's trying to out-wrestle Bash, and when someone's that big, I don't think you have much of a chance of out-wrestling him just from a pure physics standpoint.
You'd be surprised, boss. It was Valkyrie 6 years ago at Resolution who really put herself on the map in that handicap match against Cheryl Styx and company. All of the drama that went into that match. Valkyrie, one of the best underdogs in OCW history. She's showing why right now. Bash better watch it. And Valkyrie coming up a little short.
I think she may have slipped.
Bash was watching it, it seems, as Valkyrie once again going to go to the high rent district.
Second time's a charm, Jake Allen. Oh no, with the roll. That could have shattered your ankle. That's why Bash moved out the damn way. That could have been critical for Bash. Could have shattered his spleen. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, not
Valkyrie utilized the environment earlier, and now Bash, in his own unique way, doing the same thing. And talk about utilizing the environment. My God, we've got Splitterfest here still to come, but Bash wants to give us some tables action before we get there.
You saw Valkyrie trying to get that kick up, but now Bash is slowing the pace down using that big old body mass index on Valkyrie, proving to be very difficult right now.
We have talked a lot about the improvement of Bash as a wrestler. You're not seeing too much of that right now. You're just seeing the unbridled violence that the man is capable of. Valkyrie dropped down with a power slam on the reinforced padding. You can reinforce it all you want, boss, but that hurts, I can tell you.
You saw Valkyrie kicking her legs up, and Bash with urgency opted to just power slam instead, which is probably better than using the table or something nefarious. Oh, big knee. Jesus Christ.
Throwing Valkyrie back into the ring. It gave Valkyrie the opportunity to recover. Of course, her entire personal life, Bash has attempted to turn it completely upside down. Valkyrie doesn't want to allow it to happen. Another hip-lock DDT.
That's it.
Bash down on the mat. This is late in the stage of the match. One. No.
That's just the size differential, Jake Allen. It's like fighting a behemoth. Valkyrie's going to have to hit everything and then some to end this. Just like that.
Bash certainly has a power advantage, but it's not all about power. Is Bash going for BashMiss.bat as well as Suplex.exe? It has encountered an error, and
Valkyrie's
that error's name
loaded.
is Valkyrie.
Locked and loaded.
to the top, looking for another double foot stomp, and does not connect. And
top over.
these two going to continue to go back and forth. Has been unexpectedly technical thus far. Those two hammerlock DDTs certainly have made their mark, as Bash trying to represent DNS similarly to how Jinx did earlier tonight. Looking for Angel's Serenity. There was Bash. Or excuse me,
Second,
Valkyrie.
oh my God, second time the Bash has eyes in the back of his head, so is Valkyrie. They're fighting for it. Doesn't matter what gender it is. They on fire. Oh my God.
Back and forth. This is what you can expect to see from the best of the best here in OCW Man, Woman, Fish. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Oh my God.
As Bash continuing to deliver punishment into the corner goes Valkyrie. And what does Bash have
he's
planned?
trying to kill this young woman. This is, oh my God, dude.
Maybe a top rope.
Hoot.
Bash.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Suplex. No.
Oh my.
And now Bash into a avalanche mission. No
Jesus
driver.
Christ.
The cover after the massive suplex, and Valkyrie has nothing left in the tank. Bash, unfortunately for those here in attendance, will hang his head high, representing the Darknet Society.
Jesus
And wherever his charged Pearl is, she's got to be looking on with a big smile across her face.
He fucking threw a 95-pound woman like 18 feet. What's wrong with this man, Jake Allen? Jesus Christ. This is professional wrestling, but he's still goddamn.
Well, I mean, we've seen Valkyrie bounce back from a lot more
She
than
literally
that.
bounced.
She is no damsel in distress,
No.
boss. And there, as we speak about it, that is Pearl, the wicked witch of the web. And this is about to get a whole lot more wicked unless somebody comes out to do something.
Oh boy, Valkyrie ain't got no
Certainly,
friends in
we
the
gotta
back.
have
Wait a
some Valkyrie
minute.
fans in the back, and there is one.
Daddy.
50 count to the jaw. Valkyrie with a boot of her own. And B-17, who himself has a conflict not too long from now, coming out to the aid of one Valkyrie.
Nice sweater, Bingo. Jesus Christ. Oh, walking away like scalded dogs, Jake Allen. Oh, this is personal, Jake Allen. We got more for you, so stay tuned.